What's on? So basically, I'm gonna be like going to Smoky Mountains for like kind of like a little weekend getaway and mini fall break and all that. Basically, I'm gonna be down there for like I would say 3 nights, 4 days. Right now, as of filming this, it's Thursday, the day before I'm planning on leaving. Basically, today's video is gonna be kind of mostly a driving video and kind of like a little bit of like update. I am gonna be having some footage like when I get to Smoky Mountains later tomorrow night, but it's mainly just gonna be kind of like a driving video and all that. So before I get on with like the rest of the video, I'm gonna be like kind of showing you guys like what kind of like clothes I'm gonna be bringing there and all that. So these are like all the sweatpants I'm gonna be wearing, and I brought shorts as well. It's gonna be like kind of cool around there when I'm gonna be going and all that. This is gonna be like the weather whenever I go. It's supposed to be like 81 Friday. It's just kind of rain on Saturday a little bit. 66 and then 59 Sunday, and then 66 on Monday. So it's gonna be kind of cooler weather there. So that's why I brought like a lot of sweatpants. I'm also gonna be bringing a lot of hoodies as well. So these are basically some of the hoodies I'm gonna be bringing on the trip and all that. I did bring a thing of shorts just in case it were like a little bit hot at times, but it's mainly gonna be cool. Most of the time I'm gonna be there, and I'm also gonna be going up in elevation, so that's gonna make it even cooler. So brought like a lot of like sweatpants, hoodies, and all that for that reason. I also ended up bringing a couple of extra hoodies with me, just in case like it gets like really cool to the point that I need to like wear more than one hoodie, mainly like when I'm really high up in elevation. That will probably be like the only time it ever gets like really cold, but kind of just want to bring a couple of extra hoodies just in case I do get cold. I'm also going to be bringing a couple of t-shirts with me as well, mainly for if I get like hot on any of the trails, kind of like the opposite of why I'm bringing extra hoodies, because there's probably gonna be times where it kind of feels warm, like especially when I'm doing like a lot of hiking and all that and being active. Kind of want to like bring some extra t-shirts and hoodies for that reason, but those are basically all the shirts and hoodies I'm gonna bring on the vacation. And lastly, I'm also gonna be bringing some beanies on the vacation. I'm also gonna be bringing this as well, and a little hat. Also gonna be bringing these for like if I go into town, like Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. So that's basically some of the main stuff I'm gonna be bringing on the vacation, the main like clothing I'm gonna be bringing. So I'll see you guys whenever I hit the road.
The next day.
Okay, so it's now the next morning. Right now it's almost 10 o'clock. So I ended up stopping at the Red Lake rest area here. Brings back memories of when I went to Smoky Mountains in 2018. Whenever I like made some of the videos like in Illinois, like doing some hikes in Illinois, I actually end up stopping at this rest area quite a bit. Definitely brings a lot of memories. I have a lot of memories of this rest area. Really enjoying the view. And I'll see you guys for wherever I decide to stop next, or if I see anything cool while I'm driving. Okay, so it's a little after 11 now. So I ended up making it to the Paducah rest area, so we officially made it into Kentucky. We're about like maybe somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes into Kentucky now. I don't think I've ever like stopped at this rest area during the daytime, so it's kind of like cool to see what it's like during the day. And it's been over a year since I last like was at this rest area too. Okay, so it's a little after 12:30, so made it into Tennessee officially. Just crossed the state line, so stopping at this rest area for a little bit. I'm probably gonna be filming a lot more driving scenes than I was earlier. Basically earlier I was kind of like driving through an area that I've already like driven through a lot of times, so now I'm probably gonna be like filming a lot more since I'm now in Tennessee. So I'll see you guys whenever I decide to film anything or if I stop again. Okay, so it's almost 2:45, so I ended up stopping at a rest area. I would say I'm about like an hour away from Nashville, and I actually ended up like taking a little bit of a different route than I normally do for Smoky Mountains. It wasn't like the one route that I took last year whenever I went to Smoky Mountains, where I like drove through Indiana and like Kentucky for a little while and all that. It wasn't like that route, but I ended up like taking the route that I did whenever I went and did like the Tennessee day trip video and all that. Basically I ended up taking this way because kind of like taking a little bit of a detour today to like see South Carolina on the way to Smoky Mountains. So it's like a 2-hour detour, but it would be like the one chance I get to like see like South Carolina possibly. So it's a way to like add that to another state that I'm gonna be seeing. So decided to kind of take like a little bit of a detour route. So that's kind of a little update. So I'm basically maybe like half an hour away from Chattanooga now. I'll see you guys if I decide to like film anything while I'm driving or if I stop again. Okay, so it's now 7:20 p.m. Now officially in the Eastern time zone. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle of Georgia right now. Stopping at a gas station. Drive's kind of like been boring ever since we kind of left like Chattanooga and all that. And it's also gonna be like getting dark now, so I'm probably not gonna be filming any more like driving scenes from here on. I'm about like an hour and like 15 minutes away from the South Carolina state line now. And then after that, I'm probably gonna like head to Cherokee. I'll see you guys if I decide to stop again or whenever I get to South Carolina. Okay, so right now it's 10:30 Eastern time. So I actually ended up going into South Carolina earlier, so I hope you enjoyed some footage of that. And now I'm about like 15 minutes away from Cherokee. I ended up stopping in this like town called Dillsboro, kind of exploring a little park area here. Can't really see that well because it's like late at night, but there is a little bit of light here, so that kind of helps. Okay, so it's almost 11:15 Eastern time zone. So I finally made it to the hotel. So I'm gonna be kind of like staying here for tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be heading towards like Gatlinburg and staying in a place down there for tomorrow and Sunday night. So that's kind of the plan. I'll either see you guys if anything else happens tonight, or I'll see you guys for outro. Okay, so I officially made it into the hotel room now. It's actually a really nice place that we got tonight. I'm only gonna be staying here for one night though, and I'm probably gonna be like leaving out here early in the morning tomorrow so we can like do as much stuff as possible. My goal is like kind of like do some of my favorite hikes from last year, and I'm actually gonna be like checking out a new waterfall tomorrow morning in the Cherokee area called Soko Falls. It's possible I might be going back to Mingo Falls early in the morning before I like kind of like drive through the park tomorrow. Maybe try to go to Clingman's Dome tomorrow, and I'm gonna probably do a couple of other hikes on the Gatlinburg side of the mountains, and then I think later tomorrow night I'm gonna go to the island, so look forward to that in the next video. I'm sorry if today's video was not the most interesting video. Kind of was a little bit of a stressful day today. I really did enjoy getting to like see a little bit of like new scenery, even though the route that I took today kind of was a little bit stressful at times because there's like 2 hours where you're kind of like taking like back roads and there's a lot of traffic throughout the day and all that. I really did enjoy getting to like see South Carolina, a part of South Carolina for the first time, and getting to add that to my state. So I hope you enjoyed some footage of that. And I also got to check out like a couple of little nice towns like on the way from South Carolina to Cherokee and parts of North Carolina. So I hope you enjoyed some footage of that. Subscribe and keep my post notifications on to see what we do next. Stay tuned for some of the other videos I'm going to be having out soon. It's definitely going to be a lot more interesting than today's video was. But regardless, I really do hope you enjoyed everything that I did today. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.